Well, hello, beautiful people. I mean, how can we all forget this amazing day when pretty much the entire United Kingdom, if they couldn't show up on that strip, to watch him parade, pretty much were tuning in to watch the wedding, right? Remember that racist country that Meghan Markle is accusing everybody of being racist, especially Doria? Remember? Oh, Mama Doria. Oh, she's so happy. Yes, yes, waving in a royal car, wearing tiara. Meghan Markle wearing a tiara. Yes, yes. And King Charles, well, then Prince Charles, walking that woman. This is a complete farce, by the way. Meghan pretending to be a virgin. I think she's the one who's worn the whitest wedding gown with that veil over her face. It was really a farce. But put that aside. Let's not forget this glorious day. This glory. Now it turns out to be a day of shame for the United Kingdom. Yes, and that loving glance that Meghan threw at her mother. We've done it. We're here. Keep in mind that she was the only living relative that she brought to that wedding. She didn't bring any other Ragland. God forbid any Markle, especially that stupid Ashley who's backing them like this crazy. But hey, yeah. So of all of her very extensive and numerous family, Meghan Markle only brought Doria, her accomplice. Yeah, all the time, her being a victim. Well, then Prince Charles taking care of her, making sure she was okay, you know, talking to her, trying to make her feel like part of the family, all the time that this horrible racist man was just harassing Doria. How could we miss the blatant racism that they faced that day? I mean, it's beyond me, guys. Because this woman is full of bile, full of shit. Yeah, that's Doria. Look at her face. Now I'm ready to have my voice heard. I told Meghan it was going to be all about race. Just you wait. Yeah, it wasn't about race. They made it about race, but it was never about race. So where is Doria? God knows Meghan likes to pull her out of the woods when she needs it, when she needs to get the upper hand or to remind people that they're somewhat black. This is at the NAACP when they received that shameful award. That was just a disgrace. And how can we forget such memorable night? You know, when we see Doria in New York, remember when they made the entrance through that Hertz thing? Oh, yeah. And look at the bodyguard here. You see that bodyguard? Yeah. Yep. Keep him in mind because Meghan Markle has been playing dirty tricks in bed and we're not talking, teaching him how to get a good mattress. Such mattress actress, I swear to God. Yeah, so here's Mama Doria, all smiles, happily entering through Hertz. I wonder who got the money from Hertz. I wonder if it was Doria or Meghan. Too bad that ended in such a shit show, isn't it? Look at Doria, not smiling anymore. Meghan looking so weird, guys. I mean, I swear to God, look at Doria, completely ignoring Harry's stress. Meghan just loving it. This woman is living that drama. I swear to God, it's like, oh my God, I am living this. Then I know she's already thinking headlines the next day. But look at Mama Doria. She's probably texting the messaging the paps, where's the next stop or whatever, so they can keep taking on pictures. After all, what is there to doubt about Doria? She's a woman who took off when Meghan Markle was 6 or 7 years of age, even though, according to reports, she only lived like 40 minutes away from Meghan Markle. But, Meghan didn't see her until much later, till she was in her late teens, about to graduate from high school. But it's interesting, like something is very fishy about Doria. Doria Ragland's family tragedy she's reminded of every day at home. That's Doria Ragland. Doria Ragland lives 2 hours away from her daughter Meghan Markle's family mansion in a home that she inherited when her father died. The 66-year-old Los Angeles home is located in View Park, Windsor Hills, and the house will no doubt remind the yoga teacher of her father, and that's where she lived with him before he died. But there's also another tragic element to the story. Please do tell. Doria's father, Alvin Ragland, died after he suffered a fall outside the home in 2011 when his dog's leash got tied around his ankles and he fell and hit his head. We're going to talk about this. Meghan was notified of the awful accident when she was living away in Toronto filming for Suits. Yeah, that's the house, guys. That's the house. While Doria has never revealed interiors of the property she inherited, there are photographs of the exteriors, which shows it to have lime green walls and a clay roof. I know what you're thinking. Why are you talking about Doria, Paula? Why? Why are you talking about her? Because Doria's gone. Doria is gone again from Meghan Markle's life and only appears when she gets paid to do so. That appearance of Doria and everybody on that Netflix mockumentary or show called Harry and Meghan, all of these people were paid to appear. That's why Doria was ready to have her voice heard. That's why Doria went to the NAACP. Do you think that she goes or makes these appearances for free? I wonder if she got the $100,000 that Archwell donated to the NAACP, and then the NAACP donated it back, awarded Archwell that same money. So it's like, we're going to give you the money and then you're going to give it back to me. And all this time, because Archwell donated that money, it's a tax write-off. And then, of course, because it's an award from the NAACP, it goes back to Archwell because it is the form of an award and is donated. This is a complete scam from the NAACP, Archwell, Doria, and Meghan Markle. And then we have Doria, who's gone from Meghan Markle's life, and she came back. I don't know for what reason, unless she was a spy, of course. You know, nobody knows about it, and her work would put Meghan Markle in danger, or she was in jail. Another kind of work that would put a kid in danger if you're a drug dealer. And from what Tom Bauer says, that's what Doria was. So, and then we have, of course, when Doria was ready to have her voice heard. And she basically trashed the very same family who was allowing her to be on that show and get paid handsomely. By the way, Ashley got paid too. Ashley, Samantha Markle's daughter, got paid for that little appearance and to talk shit about and lied against her own mother. Yeah. Everybody who appeared on that show got paid, even Bosie. So, where is Doria right now? The ENDGAME comes out. The ENDGAME comes out. We all know that it was Doria, Meghan, who used either Marcus to talk to Omid or even Doria. We know that Omid is WhatsApping Meghan to her 416 number. But where is Doria? Why isn't she showing her the support for her daughter? Have you noticed she's not there? Did you notice how smiley she was when they started that New York, shit show? Walking through the Hertz rent-a-car? We should really start following the money trail to see how much they got paid to walk through the Hertz rent-a-car thing. I wonder if all the money is going to Doria, because suddenly Doria appears with $9 million in a bank account. And she's the CEO and the CFO of an all-cash elderly consultant, whatever you want to call it. And of course, that very same thing, they do not have an office either. So you're basically giving cash to God knows what, because it's all cash. They don't give you receipts. I don't know if they give you receipts, but it's really weird. And then Doria appears with $9 million. Where is Doria? Why isn't she speaking out in support of her daughter? right now. You know, it's really weird that Meghan Markle chose to trash Catherine for being a mother. Because make no mistake, I'm not going to say Omid wrote that book. Meghan Markle, through Omid, is trashing Catherine, Princess of Wales, for being a mom, a full-time working mom, but mostly a mom first, because Catherine does put motherhood first. It's the first time in the history of modern times that a woman is being trashed for making her kids a priority. Isn't that amazing? It's because Doria never made her kid a priority. And of course, we've seen it with Meghan. Clearly, if she has any children, she doesn't make those kids a priority. And it's also incredible that I saw Omid today, or an article saying that Omid and Meghan and Harry, this is an article, an interview that Omid gave, were left baffled by the fact that Catherine and William are not speaking to them after 2 years, that they basically were ghosted by them just because they went on Oprah and trashed everybody. Meghan Markle has declared her father dead just because he got some pictures taken of him having a suit measured. And here we have Scobie saying that Meghan Markle and Harry are pissed because they were ghosted by Prince William and Catherine after they went on a 90-minute absolute hate-a-thon. It's not a marathon. It was a hate-a-thon of Catherine slandering everybody. But we're shocked. And this is what I tell you about abusive people. That when you let abuse go on and on and on and on, they are shocked when you respond or don't. Because it's how dare they do this to us. So I wonder now that Omid had the temerity of naming Charles and Catherine the royal racists, which is laughable. Because you all know I don't like Charles very much, but I will never say he's a racist because he's not. And this was not a mistake. This was thought out by Meghan Markle in her D-list skanky way. Probably her and Doria thought about it because they're both stupid. They're both dumbasses. So where is Doria? We see a pattern here. Doria abandons Meghan. Meghan abandons her, dumps everybody. And now that Meghan is in trouble, Doria is gone. Now that Meghan's star is no longer that shiny, Doria is gone because she doesn't want to be in any association with Meghan Markle. Is the cash gone too? Because let's not forget, all that money is in Doria's name. All of it is in Doria's name. So it's going to be interesting what happens now. Because Meghan Markle, by being shady and skanky with Doria, that's the thing when you have an accomplice and you give your accomplice too much power. They can screw you over. And Doria is not Meghan Markle's mother. She's Meghan Markle's accomplice. This is a woman who has a history of complete narcissism and me first. And sadly, in spite of the fact that she was not around Meghan Markle, the only lesson Meghan Markle learned about Doria is to put herself first. That's the only lesson that Meghan Markle learned from Doria Ragland. To put herself first above everybody else and basically scam everybody, fraud, lie, ghost. Because Meghan Markle learned the biggest ghosting lesson from her own mother. And to this day, I mean, it's incredible. This is completely baffling. Meghan Markle and Harry are scarred by the fact that William and Catherine refused to speak to them after Harry and Meghan went on Oprah to trash them. The nerve of Prince William and Catherine. So Meghan doesn't like to be ghosted. She should really talk to her father. Because what she did to her father for some pictures that he took or got taken, it's insane. Please leave your comments and thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. So should we try and see how long Doria is going to stick around? How long will Doria stick around in this shit show?